Welcome back to the Portable Podcast. You're watching with Sly Guy, Sly Guy, Sly Guy, Sly Guy. So it finally happened. They announced the release date of the PS6 2027. Now, people are saying that, hey, 2027, that's 2 years from now. It's just 2025. But actually, it's March of 2025 now. So we're almost at the end of Q1 2025. In 3 months, it's going to be June, which is almost half a year of 2025. This is like midway. Next year, it's going to be 2026. And in about a year from then, it's going to be 2027. So it's actually going to be released pretty soon. Now, problem I have with them releasing console after console is they don't have exclusive games, which is why they've got this backwards compatibility thing with the PS5 when it first came out, because there weren't too many PS5 games that came out in 2020. You would get a PS5 in 2020 and you would be playing PS4 games. So I'll just repeat it. You would buy a PS5. So you'd spend like $1,000 on a PS5 in 2020 and you would use it to play PS4 games. So technically it was just like a gigantic PS4, which had a few exclusives, just like Returnal. But it was like the only exclusive game I knew way back in 2020. Well, now you've got more exclusives, and they did say that they aren't going to be releasing any more games for the PS4, which is finally a reason for people to get the PS5. But in 2 years, if you're releasing the PS6, then my goodness, man. So people have 2 years to upgrade to the PS5, and then the PS6 shows up, and then what? It has like slightly better graphics. I mean, between the PS5 and the PS4, there isn't really that big a jump in technology. The jump in technology isn't that much, and the graphics or the quality of graphics isn't really that noticeable. It's not that noticeable when you get it. And thing is, they did a next gen upgrade with the PS5 Pro. So now you just upgraded to a PS5 and you're going to be getting another PS5 which has slightly better graphics than the original PS5, but I don't know. Feels like some kind of a marketing scam where they just keep selling you the same console over and over again. In this case, it's the PS5 because the Slim just came out. When did that come out? 2023? And then in 2024, you've got the Pro. I mean, real strange for these guys to keep releasing consoles really, really fast. I mean, I wouldn't mind if the PS6 came out in 2030, at least to give way or give time for people to like upgrade to the PS5, to build up the PS5 game library, so when the PS6 shows up, I mean, you're gonna have an ample library of games to use. And then you come up with like a few exclusives, but yeah, they're just way too trigger happy in releasing consoles. I mean, the console industry has become just like the smartphone industry. Like when they release an iPhone or an Android phone, the following year it's a new iPhone or Android. They're making it just like NBA 2K 25 or 26. They're turning their devices into like NBA 2K. It's just really, really, yeah, it's just oversaturating the market with way too much stuff. If they keep this up, they're gonna have a whole stockpile of unsold consoles. You're gonna have unsold PS5 Pros. You're gonna have unsold PS5 Slims. You're gonna have people selling their PS5 Pros and Slims just to get the PS6. So it's gonna flood the secondary market with a lot of second-hand consoles, and people aren't even gonna get brand new anymore. I mean, why buy brand new when I can just buy a second-hand PS5, OG PS5 or PS5 Slim, or even a Pro when the 6 comes out. So it basically oversaturated the market. And if you look at Data Blitz, if you go look at Game Extreme, if you go look at Toys R Us and Toy Kingdoms, you're gonna see a ton of PS5s just sitting there. It's like these announcements are way too trigger happy. So if I were Sony, I'd slow down on the release of their consoles. I mean, it's not the pandemic anymore. The only reason why the PS5 sold a lot is because people were stuck at home during the pandemic. They had nothing to do with their money. But now people can travel, they can go around, they can travel again, they can go on trips. So that money, which is going to be spent on scalper PS5s, won't be spent on a scalper PS5 anymore. I mean, people are gonna begin utilizing their funds on international trips. They're going to use it on fancy dinners, vacations. I mean, cruises. Yeah, a family cruise would actually be pretty good. So yeah, just my 2 cents. I mean, they've been releasing games, consoles way too fast, faster than developers can produce games. There haven't really been major game releases aside from games like this, Wukong, Stellar Blade, and all the others. And yeah, Sony should just slow down on releasing their consoles. That's just my 2 cents here as I play this wonderful game, Black Myth Wukong in the Snake Forest. Okay, so what do you guys think? Is Sony releasing consoles too fast? Are they way too trigger happy in the release of their consoles? Comment below, like and subscribe. This is the Sly Guy Portable Podcast. Kaboom, kaboom, oh yeah.